Con number 5, the temptation to go to the dark side will always be there. In your Instagram Explorer page, on your YouTube recommendations, out of your friends' mouths. Come on, bro, just one side. Natural lifters, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be going over 5 pros and cons of being a pro in the natural leagues. You've done a few shows, a few amateur shows, you've risen through the ranks, then you decide to enter your pro qualifier, you win your class, you win the overall, and you receive your pro card. Welcome. What does it mean to be a pro in the natural leagues now that you're here? Some few things that you can expect. We're going to be going over 5 pros and cons. And number 1, and I have my notes that I'm going to be referring to right over here, is going to be relatability to the average person immediately. You being a pro in the natural leagues, your physique is more attainable. Your physique will be more relatable to those around you. And you'll have a lot of confidence in your process on how you got there. You just did it with strictly your capabilities without any kind of enhancements. And that gives you a whole new pride to what you're able to do on stage. Congratulations. Now, one thing I do want to say is, even though enhanced bodybuilding is super risky, right, I am still grateful for it. I would not be in natural bodybuilding if I didn't at the beginning of my career and the beginning of working out, think I could look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. If I could look like all the guys who step on stage, you know, the Dorian Yates, the Ronnie Colemans, right? You're training hard, you're saying like, wait, you know, you're inspired. And so they paved the way and they took the risk. Now, a con, you may gain an unhealthy ego boost because you know what you did to get to that spot. And you know, you're a pro now, you're a pro athlete. Wow, congratulations, great to you. But we do have to have those, we do have to remember in times to, you know, stay humble. We can always remember that once you hit the pro ranks, you're just getting started. There's pros that have been competing for years and they will show you why to, you know, keep your head on straight. Pro number 2, you get to compete for prize money, which is some of the most rewarding money that I've ever won. I want to be in shape anyway. I'm going to train anyway. I'm going to follow some kind of diet plan anyway. It's so cool to be rewarded as a professional athlete, to be paid for my efforts. You'll have a self-respect boost. You did this with just the tools that you had at your disposal. Just took a lot of discipline that you probably haven't applied to any other area of your life before until now. Con number 2, nobody believes that you're natural. They say that you haven't made it until somebody accuses you of being enhanced. Give yourself a pat on the back and take that as a compliment. That's a feather in your cap. So hats off to you. You did a great job. You had a great coach. You followed your plan and you got a result. Nice. Pro number 3, it's a real accolade that raises your value substantially. You as a natural pro have proven results. You know, unless someone has a thyroid issue, if they follow a plan you create for them, they'll see results, which will also make you more marketable, and it will be less of a sell and much easier to acquire clients, acquire new clients, affluent clients, clients that then once you get into that circle. And think about this. How would you want somebody to describe you that's possibly going to refer you to somebody in their circle, in their affluent circle? Are you just a, you know, just a regular run-of-the-mill personal trainer? Or, yeah, my trainer, he has his pro card in natural bodybuilding, or he's a professional bodybuilder. Here's what he looks like. And then they'll pull up my Instagram, they'll pull up my stage shots. Hey, I told them to follow you. Like, it's like the way word can spread today and how you want somebody to describe you, it goes so far. Having stage shots of you in shape, in the best shape of your life, and then somebody has the opportunity to describe you as that. It just makes it so much easier for you to gather new clients now that you've done all of this work and you've proven it on a bodybuilding stage. Con number 3, big supplement contracts are typically out of the question. Now, because you don't have some crazy freaky look that may grab eyeballs and attention super quick, yes, you look great with your shirt off or with a very fitted shirt. But for the most part, you know, people can tell you work out that you train, but you don't have that necessary freak factor. And some companies may want as much of a freak factor, gimmick, whatever it is, just to bring that attention, that extra attention, those extra eyeballs. Since we don't have that luxury of that look, those aren't necessarily going to be falling into the lap. And not saying that they necessarily do fall into a lap, even if you are big, huge, and enhanced, but it's just, it's a different conversation for sure. Your value is going to come from elsewhere. And that's perfectly fine because you can build it and you are in control of that. You have to make of it what you can. Basically, it enhances what you already have going on. Your pro status as a natural won't get anyone to jump out of their seat and say, we need to sign him or her now. No, your pro card or your pro status is going to enhance whatever you already have going on. So it's an accelerator. Ooh, you hit that gas, yes. Put the battery in your back, all of that. You have the opportunity to have a little bit more leverage when it comes to conversations. Pro number 4, you'll be able to keep your results and return to your stage physique when you desire. It is a lot easier to keep your results, and same with your stage physique. It may just take a few extra weeks of dieting. It doesn't take any crazy compounds. If you decide to, you can get back in stage shape. Con number 4, fake naturals get the spotlight, which dims the light on the sport and the people with integrity. So just with any industry, it's usually the bad apples who get the spotlight. In law enforcement, it's bad cops who get the spotlight. When it comes to education, it's the bad teachers that get the spotlight. When it comes to maybe a business that's doing bad business practices, they'll get the spotlight. Not the ones who are doing good, not the ones who are doing the job, not the ones who are helping others elevate. They don't get the spotlight. We don't get the spotlight in that regard because our brain is wired to look for negativity and to protect us from that. And so unfortunately, when you have a lot of bad apples, that is all that gets talked about. That is an impact that I myself am trying to change, right? Be the change in the world you want to see. And that's why we're on here. Let's freaking grow the sport and let's do this right. We need to shine because we've earned it. You guys need to shine. All of you guys, my athletes, my clients, anybody, y'all need to shine. Let's shine, let's shine. Pro number 5, you're considered a pro athlete, which is cool and a feather in your cap, but it's your job to leverage it. You are what you make of this thing. You have to keep finding a way to grow your own personal brand. And because you have this pro status, this added confidence, and this credibility, your stage shots of you being into the best shape of your life, it's now your job to realize that this is just the beginning and now take it to the next level. And you will absolutely start to reap more and more benefits being a pro and amongst other pro athletes. Con number 5, the temptation to go to the dark side will always be there. In your Instagram and sport page, on your YouTube recommendations, out of your friends' mouths. Come on, bro, just one cycle, right? It's just dangling there. Now, I have zero issues with people who are enhanced, do enhancements, any kind of things like that. The difference is like, as long as you're either open and honest or you're competing in a federation that allows all that, it's fair game. Let me come to the show, let me help you pump up. Like, how strong they're able to get, what their physiques look like, all that is super duper inspiring. And it forever will be, right? I have multiple pictures with multiple Olympia winners, meeting them all at the Fit Expos. I'm a fanboy when it comes to that. I'm just saying from a sportsmanship perspective, if you're in natural bodybuilding, you follow those rules. If you're in untested bodybuilding, you follow those rules. And we are good. We are golden. I just want to help people that are in this sport in particular because it's been so great to me. I just want to help you guys come up. I'm really looking forward to you stepping on stage one day. And this is our lane. There's enough room for both of us. Our way of becoming successful as a pro athlete is just a little different. I'm in your corner, and I hope this has been valuable for you. We'll talk soon.